get this? Alright. How do we get this camera orientation to get back to where we need it? Alright, I guess we're rocking the vertical. Vertigo. Rocking the vertical. That's alright. That's alright. That'll do. That'll do, SpongeBob. That'll do. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. The vertigo. Wow, beautiful. Just beautiful. Chad's welcome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Submit thy questions if I have questions. Oh! Tight quarters. Tight quarters. We got gosh dang. Thank you for the one like, whoever liked it. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Let's light a freaking candle. What do you say, guys? Let's light a freaking candle. Relax a little bit. Get some relaxation going. Get that fall farmhouse candle. A little hydration, Little hydration. Ain't nothing with a little hydration wrong with that. Grab your refreshment. Should I do this stream with some friggin' glasses on? Future's too bright. Shit, I can't read the chat if I put my glasses off. Didn't think about that. What up, dude? What is this? This is a live stream about grappling. About friggin' Jiu-Jitsu and the Jiu-Jitsu updates going around. I wanted to start off by saying we should talk about the super fight coming up between what's his name? Nicky Rod and Kainan Duarte, all right? Who's number one, all right? The implications of that, okay? We've got the winner of CJI and the winner of ADCC. Hello, peoples. Thank you for... Have a good rest of your day. Oh, thanks, dude. You have a good rest of your day. But yeah, let's get back to that. Who's number one? Duarte versus Nicky Rod. These two have history, all right? They both grappled each other once at ADCC 2019, once in a super fight and fight to win, okay? Kainan Duarte came out on top both times, and also he beat Nicky Rod at the ADCC via a wrestle up. And this is back when Nicky Rod was just a blue belt and using his athleticism and steroids or natural testosterone beef to just freaking attack. And anything below the neck or below the freaking eyes is a choke to Nicky Rod, and he freaking attacked people's faces and face cranked. And that got him to the finals, right? He had that controversial win against Cyborg, judge's decision. And then he faced Duarte in the finals, and kind of was just too much for him. He won that wrestle up, took his back, and won it via that way. And then in the fight to win, I believe he hit it cut out. Oh no. Can you hear me now? Is the mic coming back in? Check 1 2, check 1 2. Let's see if. How about this? Let's see if this. Hopefully the mic is back on. You guys can hear me. That would suck if not. But yeah, let me know if you can hear me or not. Hopefully that is so. I'm trying to check myself to make sure we are good to go. See. But yeah, I'm going to continue as though the mic is on. We talking about Kaynan Duarte versus Nicky Rod and their Who's Number One super fight. That is what we're talking about. This will be the third time they faced. CJI versus ADCC. Who do you guys got? I was just talking about how Kainan's won the last 2 times they faced. Once was at a fight to win, and once was at ADCC 2019. Fight to win, he won via heel hook. ADCC 2019, he won off of a wrestle up, and then took Nicky Rod's back. But yeah, I don't know if my mic is working or not, so if you could let me know if it's working, that'd be great. I'd appreciate you guys. I'm going to pop open the stream on my computer, make sure you guys can hear me. Alright, yeah, it's working. It's working. It was me, LOL. Sorry. Oh, you're good, man. It's all about you guys anyway. I'm just here to hang out, chill, and talk to you guys. I want to make sure you guys can. Want to put on a quality stream for you. Put on some quality screen time for you guys. Oh, by the way, on Flow Wrestling, a friggin' beast of a card going on. Ono versus Lee tonight. If you guys don't know Spencer Lee, not familiar with wrestling, Spencer Lee is a friggin' Giga Chad. He's facing this friggin' Giga Chad Japanese wrestler, Ono. Can't say his first name, but it's going to be a sick matchup. So if you have a Flow account, I highly suggest that you guys log in and watch that card because there's some sick matches going on right now. So should definitely go check the wrestling. That's what I'm going to be watching as I talk about latest and greatest grappling news. But yeah, I'm pulling that up right now. Flow Wrestling, flow.com. Not only do they have Flow Grappling, they got Flow Wrestling. And so you guys need to tune into that. Tune into that. Or freaking remember my passcode. Fuck yeah. Okay, we're in. We're in, baby. Night in America. So, friggin' I have been having some guys come in and train with Spencer Lee, some Japanese fellas, and then Ono's been training at Penn State, so it's been cool to kind of see their behind the scenes of that. But yeah, let's see. Gosh dang it, my freaking computers. But yeah. Who do you guys got winning? Spencer Lee or Ono? Who's coming? Oh, Hidley. Who's Hidley facing? Probably, I forget. But yeah. Let's just go ahead and, Valencia. Yeah. Dude, Valencia leave for the W. Okay, what do you think? Freaking Gonna get to that inside tie and hit that dump on him. Freaking hit that go parterre. Oh, Zahid with the freaking Rocky Balboa looking rope. They got the friggin' pyrotechnics going on too for the walkouts. I like it. Zahid recently made the move to Stillwater, Oklahoma to train with freaking David Taylor and company. He's got the Cowboy RTC singlet on. Trent Hiley's got very good underhooks, but freaking Zahid is just slick nasty. He's got some slick ducks. In my duck under video, I cover one of his duck unders. He's explosive, fast, dynamic, but Hiley's hard to score on, man. He's got that low. He's getting right to that underhook, and yeah, it's good for freestyle too. You can push guys to the edge with that underhook with little to no risk, and do pretty good. But Zahid's hitting that friggin' front choke on him. Jeez. Oh, one offered, two. Okay, two given to Zahid. But yeah, I think Zahid's just gonna be too much for him. Dynamos! Row. I think I might have bumped. I'm good, Chad. Thank you. Bumped somebody off the freaking stream here. I'd have to bump myself off. Too many family members on it once. I don't care who wins. It's gonna be a crazy match to watch. Yeah, two guys I like to score points and just. Phil watch. Can't too many people on the account at once. Sucks, but you know, Phil likes the old wrestling, so we'll let him have his due diligence with the freaking stream for now. Texting me, I'm currently filming on my phone, so I cannot respond to him. But let's see who else is on this card. Is it 27? Who's number 127? Is that it? April. Yeah. Duarte versus Rodriguez. Round Rock, Texas. Let's see if any other matches are on here. There's not. No matches yet listed besides that one. Want to say UFC Fight Pass Invitational also listed. Yeah, Hugo versus Rodriguez. So I would tech fall Bo Bassett. Oh, Machine Gun Mindset? I don't know, man. He's working out at 5:30, 4:30, or is it 5:30? He's working out 5:30, 4:30 in the morning, dude. Hitting circuits. Machine Gun Mindset. Where is it? What is it? 11? Hugo versus Rodriguez. Oh, yeah, here we go. 10. Number 10. Don't miss UFC Fight Pass Invitational, March 6th. So that's in March. And then in April, Nicky Rod versus Kynan. Busy little week. Do you think you can match Austin DeSantos' energy? Absolutely not, dude. Nobody can. There's literally a video of him going with one of the Japanese wrestlers, and they're like, he literally said to the Japanese wrestler, "Thank you. I know I'm hard to go with." And yeah, he is a freaking. I don't know what that man is on, but he is on something that allows him to just go balls to the wall 3 hours. I don't know what it is. Crack? I don't know. But yeah, let's look at this Fight Pass 10 card. Nicky Rod, Victor Hugo, big man flow, dude. He's pretty good. He's got that big man flow. I like when he did a desperation flying Kimura. Oh yeah, when he was at Drexel and he tried to hit that on Stefan Micic, which Serbian world champion, by the way. He's also got a YouTube channel. But yeah, he freaking was losing. 10 seconds left. I think it was like blood round of NCAAs. Just hits a flying cartwheel on Stefan. Stefan dives in on a leg, and DeSanto rips a Kimura pretty chadly, but doesn't, Stefan's got flexible shoulders, defends it, wins the match. Pretty funny breakdown on Stefan's YouTube channel of it, too. Yeah, his YouTube channel is awesome. He's got some really good drills on there to get better at wrestling. Just a lot of good stuff. A lot of good wrestling stuff for sure. I mean, it's a world champion. Like it's pretty freaking based. You could learn technique from a world champion for free. Like, be insane not to like look at it. From Indiana too, northern Indiana, Chicago region area. I think that's where he kind of like mainly trains out with that. The other guy in his videos is Paul Petrov. I think he wrestled at like Bucknell, also an Indiana guy. They train at like RWA. I don't think I'd tech fall him. Yeah, I don't think you could tech fall Mr. Stevan. But he's like trained with Sean O'Malley and stuff. It's pretty cool stuff like that on his YouTube channel. I gotta say, I'm looking at the fight card for Fight Pass 10. Co-main's alright. That'll be entertaining. Leg lock battle. Renato Canuto, Oliver Tazo. Renato is fun to watch. It's a lot of flying shit. Could care less about the one below that. Not a huge Ronaldo Jr. Like, I don't care to watch him. He's not like exciting. Not really excited for that one either. Not excited for that one. Keely's Roadshow would be fun to watch. Yeah, can't say I'm excited. I'm excited for about 3 of those matches. I'm really only excited about one. The other 2 kind of are like, yeah, those would be cool to watch. Yeah, it did get announced. They're on that Who's Number 1 card in April. It's like Who's Number 127. It's official. They've got like a promo out and shit of it. But yeah, it's official. CJI versus ADCC. If he does not win this, Gordon will be on Twitter blasting and on Instagram blasting Nicky Rod. Who's Number 1 hasn't had a card in forever, I swear. When was that last one that we did a companion on? It was like Pato Krikorian. That was like 2 weeks ago. Who's Number 126? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was like... Oh yeah, February 8th. That's when their last card was. But yeah, probably just, yeah, it was all on that. Oh yeah, Roberto Jimenez hit a flying armbar. Yeah, those were the good old days. But now grappling's like leveled up, and people like ask a bunch of money to fight. Or now, not all the money goes to Gordon and Craig. The other athletes get money too. But honestly, I think it's a pretty good mix between like Karate Combat has like a pit submission series that's pretty good. Then you got like what's it called? Polaris puts on a show semi frequently. Who's number one is semi frequently. What else? I don't really count the IBJJF stuff. What's it? Fight Pass Invitational. One has some grappling matches too. So I mean, like it's like maybe not so much who's like flow, but mainly some other organizations getting a piece of the pie, and people realizing they can go make money with these other organizations. Because it sounds like flow kind of screws some of the athletes, but you can't be too mad. Yep, Jocko Willink's daughter was on it. Andre Guevara's daughter was on it. Ronaldo Jr. beat J-Rod in controversial decision. Tynan beat Renee Souza. Ryan Aiken beat Lucas Lira. And then Diego Patel beat Keith Krikorian via decision. But yeah, that was the latest card. I want to say Gianni Grippo fought on one recently. The new ecological guy. Let's see if that result. Beautiful lock of hair. Vegan. Who knew? Who knew he was vegan? Yep, that's right. He lost to Renee Souza. Or not Renee Souza. Gabriel Souza on February 7th. Decision. 32. Can't believe he's that old. See, Greg Souders debated Mike Israel. Dude, I did see that. That's freaking awesome. The freaking most sarcastic dude in the world. What'd you think of it? What'd you think of their debate? I feel like Mike is a little bit more intelligent than Dan and is able to quickly think on his feet a little bit better, even though he might not be as good at jiu-jitsu as Dan. Hey, he's a black belt, though. Mike sent him. How so? I didn't really watch it. But I'm sure he could just be like, play dumb or something and be like, oh, actually. Alright, I gotta pull this up. I gotta pull up this debate. Give it a listen to. How long is it? I bet they go for like 5 hours. Just an insane amount of time debating each other. Use jargon to overwhelm people, but Mike is a PhD and knows how to navigate bullshit. What would I do with a time machine? It's too long to go through right now. All right. Maybe we'll just have it on. I'll have it on background, or maybe some Reddit hero put some timestamps that are beautiful to watch. What would I do with a time machine? This video. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, in a grappling sense, what would I do with a time machine? Yeah, I don't know what I would do with a time machine. What would you do with a time machine? Probably invent. I don't know. Probably go back and leg lock Helio Gracie. That's what I would do with a time machine. In the gi, just immediately rip a heel hook on him and tell him he sucks. Yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I would go with. That is what I'd go with. What would you do? Chad, what do you guys think about hot yoga? Tell me what you think about that. Chadley or no? Waste of time. All right, why is it a waste of time? You don't think stretching is good for jiu-jitsu? For jiu-jitsu? You enjoy it, go for it. I would like to, I mean, I just thought it'd be good because I'm so immobile. It'd be good to increase my mobility. I actually hate it, but oh my gosh, you're a savage. Vias, Jiminy Christmas. I don't know. I can't even. No, I would not even say it. I wouldn't really even enjoy it. I would just want to do it to get better. But I mean, I would like to hear why is it a waste of time? Is it actually a waste of time? Because I don't want to be wasting my time or money on something that is not going to get me more mobile for jiu-jitsu. Trying to think of what other events. Dude, CJI 2 is going down. Looks like it's going to be a team event. 10th Planet, New Wave, August 2025. 10th Planet, New Wave, B Team, Autos, Art of Jiu Jitsu. All going to have a team to submit. Looks like it's going to be like 80cc weights as well. 8 teams. Okay, so what are the 8 teams? Quintet style, last man standing team. Okay, yeah. Quintet's pretty entertaining shit. I like that. I wonder if he'll compete. Checkmat, Gracie Baja are the other ones. Huh. We found out who the best athletes in the world. We're going to find out who the best team is in the world. So they're not directly competing with ADCC this time, which is nice. So maybe more top guys will go out there and freaking get after it. PDs. Don't be afraid to submit a question, Chads. Be willing to answer it for you. Craig Jones. Wonder how he's doing. Wonder if he's still in Venezuela. Running a donation-based seminar to help out those people. Arm triangle is A tier, S tier. Yes or no? Arm triangle is pretty Charlie submission. We actually went over arm triangle tonight in class, and I don't know. There's just something about a sweet arm triangle. You just yeah. It's S tier for sure. I don't know about S tier. A tier for sure. Maybe S tier. Here's some of the downfalls. You can't just use all strength. Like you actually have to use some technique. And so a submission where you don't have to use any technique and it's just all strength makes it an S tier submission. But with the arm triangle, you kind of got to get your arm in the right place because some of those pencil necks are hard to choke and can wiggle out. You know what I'm saying? Easy to grab, hard to finish. That's what they say about me. You know what I'm saying? Easy to grab, hard to finish. But you always got to finish last, like Chad. But yeah, I mean, I don't know about easy to grab. Like, in what sense? Like, for an arm triangle, you got to mount the man and then get it. Like, if it gets a good guy, tough to mount a good guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really recall the amount of times I've been up against somebody who's decent and been like, yeah, I'm in mount. Like usually they're kipping me off or escaping like into 3/4 guard at least. Like it's hard to get somebody any good into mount. Bow and arrow choke is S tier and doesn't need very much strength. It's been a while since I've put on a gi, but when I did gi, bow and arrow was best thing ever. Okay, that's what I liked about gi because you can grab a collar to choke somebody, and it's just like way freaking easier than like in no gi to dig for the rear naked. Like if you get a grip on the gi and you get a grip on the pant leg, you're bow and arrow all day, and it's freaking like getting choked in the gi is so much worse than getting choked in no gi. And getting bow and arrowed in the gi is terrible. Like you feel like your head is being cinched off. Like if you were to hang yourself, that's how I imagine it would feel. Is just getting bow and arrowed. Like that is miserable compared to a rear naked. Rear naked sucks. Bow and arrow is 100 times worse. Like I don't know why, but it's just so much more powerful. And yeah, clock chokes are freaking money too, and just get freaking choked out like a mother trucker. The no-gi baseball bat choke, if you can ever hit it, pretty sick. Pretty sick style points. I would say that's probably B tier because like it's more of a crank than a choke. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just being able to lock the hands up inside control and just crank the neck. Cervical injury done to the man. Oh, you do this for fun as a hobby? Boom. I just gave you a C spine fracture, you know what I'm saying? Just you can't turn your neck you have to look like Batman for a couple days, brother. Sorry about you. Can't turn your head at your accounting job now. Neck crank the world, dude. Forget about bogey choke the world. Forget about Woj lock the world. Let's just be cranking necks, Chads. That should be a Chadjitsu shirt. Neck crank the world. Rob Banks, you're a genius, dude. Neck crank the world. That should either be on a rash guard or a t-shirt. That and anything below the eyes as a choke would also be a great Chadjitsu t-shirt. That would be freaking awesome. Oh, I totally almost popped an old guy's knee. How did you pop the old man's knee today, dude? Crank necks Cash checks. Fuck yeah. I love it. Knees grow back. Well, depends. Depends. I would love to hear this story, Philly Steak, about how you popped an old man's knee. How was it? Were you going for a leg entanglement situation and he was being stubborn and didn't tap, or did you just fully crank a heel on this man and he was like, what in the world? I mean, I guess BPC 157, you can grow the knee back. You get knee reconstruction surgery. Technically grows back by artificial replacement of heel. Why'd you type it in all caps? Heel hook. Did you rip that bad, baby, or did he like wasn't tapping? You're like, well, if you're not gonna be smart, I'm gonna freaking rip this bad. Inside or outside? Inside or outside heel hook? Inside. You almost ended this man's walking ability if he was like above 60. Was it in the gi too? That'd be sick. I don't understand why people don't tap sooner to heel hooks in training. Like, I get like maybe like playing around, like trying to wiggle out a little bit if you trust your training partner. But if he's got a bite on it for more than like a second or two, you should probably just tap because he's being nice. And he's not cranking on it. Or slowly apply the pressure. He just didn't tap fast enough inside. So you just almost ripped this dude's knee apart because he didn't. All right. Well, maybe give him some time to tap. Maybe not go 0 to 100 in the training room. Panic tap. Yeah, I mean, I guess people get panic taps. I mean, people are scared of leg locks. Rightfully so. You could get your knee ripped off. So, but I mean, that's with any like non-choking submission. Could get your arm ripped off. Could get your shoulder ripped off. Could get paralyzed, It's kind of the part of the game. I didn't rip that shit. I ain't that. Oh, okay. Right on, dude. Nice. Well, if he didn't tap fast enough and you were controlled, then that's on him. But yeah, you should. You should tap if the thing's locked in. Yeah, you should freaking tap, especially inside. Not really anywhere you can go from there. When you met Bobby Edmonds, did you drink with him? Bobby Emmons. I had to drive, so I couldn't partake very much. But I have before had a few bruises with him, but not that day because I didn't. It was like in the morning, and I had to drive back and had some other stuff to do. But yeah, I didn't want to then, and like I didn't want to as I was grappling because I was afraid I was gonna like injure myself. Kind of non-Chadley of me, but I should have just did it. But yeah, I don't know. I had to drive, and I was like, I don't know, I'm paranoid about that. I had to drive like an hour. Like it's different if it was like a 20-minute or not even 20. I mean, I don't know. I don't condone any of that behavior. Driving while under the influence it wouldn't really be good either way. What's it like to be a D1 wrestler at 5'2"? It's pretty normal to be that height. They're all about the same height, dude. I mean, If you're above 5'2", you're a giant. But yeah, if you're above 5'2", man, count your lucky charms. If they need like normal height, then why are you wrestling? You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, do like lacrosse or something. Don't do wrestling. If you have any athletic ability or above 5'5", you gotta do a different sport, man. Even under 5'5", athletic ability, you could do like gymnastics. Like probably be a hell of a tennis player. What else could you probably do? Be a jockey. That'd be probably pretty sick. Just be a nice little jockey, DI. Yeah, jockey, yeah. Um, dude, I feel like you'd have some sick leverages for Olympic weightlifting too. That's a freaking cool sport. You can just freaking clean and jerk. You'd get under the bar so fast. Golf, dude, I don't know. You gotta have some leverage in golf. Most golf players are like six something. They're just, I don't know. Plus, too, like, how cool is hitting a ball around, dude? Like, Olympic weightlifting or golfing, dude? Obviously, Olympic weightlifting beats golfing 9 times out of 10, dude. Just freaking hoisting heavy loads. And you could just be like, all about relative strength. There ain't no 5'2". True that. There is, you gotta cover a lot of ground in tennis. Probably no 5'2". But I tell you what, gymnasts, that'd be sick. I mean, tall people have some advantage in wrestling, but so do short people. You gotta change your game based on all sorts of factors. Yeah, man, but like, dude, if you're tall, go play basketball. You know what I'm saying? Go be a pitcher for your baseball team. Go be like a wide receiver. I don't know. Let the short kings have grappling. Volleyball for tall dudes is underrated. Dude, that is a very true point. Some volleyball action. You know, you're saying, hey, I'm in touch with my feminine side. I'm also got a sick vertical that allows me to spike balls onto other dudes. That would be sick. 17th degree black belt here. Under. What he said. Nice. Dude, it's honored to be in the presence of a 17th degree black belt, my friend. What's his name? Damp matches, dude. Honor, honor to be in your presence, 7th degree black belt, 17th degree black belt. So cool. Just honored to have you a part of our chat. If you could bestow upon us any other words of wisdom, I'd be more than happy to hear it. It would just be great. I'm 5'11", not tall enough to play basketball, but not short enough for a Chad wrestler. Dude, but here, Philly Steak, here's what we got to keep in mind. Chad's come in all shapes and sizes, for one. 5'11", that is a tough height. Because, like, you're a cock's hair away from being 6 foot, but you're not. Which is like, come on, just give me that extra inch. I'd be giving myself that extra inch all the time. I mean, you know. But anywho, 5'11", heavier weight class, dude. Pack on the pounds. Heavyweight, dude. Brock Lesnar, Giga Chad, two-sport athlete, football, wrestling, dude. Doesn't get much better than that. You could be like, boom. You know, football doesn't work out. You got wrestling to fall back upon. And then also 5'11", probably a lethal force on the lacrosse field. I wonder how tall soccer players are. I feel like that's a short man sport too. I feel like you could be pretty, but also you could be probably pretty tall to get in there and headbutt the ball. I don't know. 5'11" would be a good men's volleyball height, dude. Probably a sick golf height. Probably a sick baseball height. I could see you playing shortstop for the New York Yankees at 5'11", man. Pretty Chadley. Shortstop for the Yanks. Just ripping freaking zingers to first base like Derek Jeter. Be pretty sick. Honestly, I kind of want to play rugby. That is pretty sick. Rugby, I feel like would be kind of fun to play because I feel like in football they like are like, raw, let's just hit each other as hard as we can. We got pads on, man, and it's just like it's a little grotesque. But the rugby, you got to be a little strategic with your hits. You can't just be barging in there. You got to be tactful. Kind of gonna think like a grappler. Oh, grappler who was a rugby player. Freaking, what's the Australian dude's name? Freaking A, what's his name? He's big on YouTube, big on his school course or whatever. Frick, what was his name? Sydney West Academy. Josh Saunders. Freaking, he was a rugby player. Alexander, yeah, Volkanovski, rugby player. ASMR Chad. I don't know. First thing in the morning, you have to look yourself directly in the mirror and let out a single tear. If more come, then you have to sprawl 100 times. Dude, that is a great wisdom of the 17th black belt, dude. It's a good mental toughness routine. Only shed a single tear, and then if you shed more, you gotta do 100 sprawls. For each tear, I don't know. It's up for the 17th degree black belt to decide. Jazz, it might be time to end this stream. I appreciate you all joining me this evening. Hope you enjoyed it. Also, a diet of frozen pizza and yogurt. Fuck yeah, it's a great diet. But yeah, thank you, Chads. See you later.